And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
In there, 2-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. And now O'Neill Cruz is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth.
Oh yeah.
Pitch on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball well outside. Ball 2. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
To the plate now, Hoyt Park, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Cruz on second. Choi on at first with nobody out. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the series as this lead got even wider.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Victor Gonzalez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Henry Davis. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taylor's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
Next up, number 2. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Next to hit is Ha-Seong Kim. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, and that will end the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. Pittsburgh leads this one 13-0. So here is Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches at varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Next to dig in, Edwin Rios struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Choi is under it. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Bucks out in front, 13-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Anthony Alford. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Ben Gamble will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alford on at first, nobody out. 2-0 now. Gamble, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, G-Man Bay.
So now to the plate, G-Man Bay, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 2-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, O'Neill Cruz. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A ball and a strike. And there's ball two now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2 and 2. From the stretch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Joe Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Hoyt Park will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Taken high and deep to right. Betts looking up. Out of here. Grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Number 32, Henry Davis.
To the plate now, Henry Davis, and it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
I got the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, number 2, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Next up is Ha-Seong Kim. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. In for strike 2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Anthony Alford.
In now, Anthony Alford. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Jimmy Nelson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ben Gamble will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Pirates lead it 18-0. Now it'll be A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
A.J.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that designated hitter, Outman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, James Outman. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Alford is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Trey.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Trey Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cruz will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and they remain well behind. So now to the plate, G-Man Bay is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The designated hitter, G-Man.
First pitch of the AB now.
Bay.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hit on the ground to short. Taylor has it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
So next to hit is O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Pollock. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, G-Man Choi.
Next, here is G-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is Bellinger. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Stepping in now, Hoyt Park, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And he's got a chance to add to his already remarkable total of 7 RBIs thus far. The 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1.
Inside, ball one.
Liner towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Digging in will be Chris Taylor, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in next, Mookie Betts, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now back, the first baseman, Matt
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Alford's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Line hard deep into left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
18-0 the final tonight. Pittsburgh trail in this series 3-1. Chris Stratton earns the victory on the mound. Urias was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.